Good morning. I'm Brittany Allen.
And I'm Christian Heatherly.
And this is your school news,
where we keep you up to date on the latest here at Midland Valley.
With everything going on in our lives, it's easy to forget about important upcoming dates. So to prevent you from remembering a day late, here are your junior and senior updates. Justin's
Senior Order Day will be held on September 30th from 8 to 3:10. A $60 deposit will be required. Homecoming sidewalk art is Friday, October 3rd during 1st through 3rd period. The cost is $10 for 2 people.
You must sign up, pay, and turn in your sketch to Ms. Colo by Tuesday, September 30th by 1 p.m. Please see Ms. Colo for more details.
That leads up to the big event itself, Homecoming, which will be held that night.
And be sure to sign up for the November 8th SAT if you haven't already. The deadline is October 9th.
Underclassmen, if you happen to miss picture day, then makeup pictures will also be held on October 9th.
When most people think of PE4, they think of some really devoted and athletic seniors. Here at Midland Valley, that's definitely not the case.
When you hear PE4, do you think soccer? Maybe football? Or even basketball? Well, when you ask some of the students here at MVHS, their answer may just surprise you.
PE4 is where we teach special needs students how to do specific sports.
In PE4, not only do we teach the kids how to use their athletic abilities, we also make friends that last a lifetime. In PE4, we are all a giant family. We all get along great with all the kids, and we just really love working with them.
Now, many of you are wondering which one's better, PE1, 2, 3, or 4. Here are some responses.
PE4. 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 PE4.
PE4.
Clearly, there are some preferences to PE4, and the reason behind that is because many enjoy interacting with the special needs students. Now, many of you are wondering how to get into this program. It's simple. When it is time for your IGP, ask to speak to one of our guidance counselors here at Midland Valley and see if you are eligible for the class. For Real Talk, I'm Jennifer Gomez. Back to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Now, we've all seen them on the field and at pep rallies, but there's more to our players than just a couple of good plays. Maddie and Nabnett caught up with a few of our players to find out a bit more about them.
You know how they play football, but do you really know our football players? Off of the football field, Midland Valley's boys of fall are cool guys with interesting personalities. There's a lot more to them than just plays and tackling. We interviewed a few of our varsity senior football players so that you could get to know them better.
And if you wanna be a teacher's man.
Probably math, because I like problem solving, I like finding answers.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Snakes.
Everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
Backflipping. To be invisible. Probably to fly. I don't know why. Not wrong.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different.
I'm pretty good at wakeboarding. I like wakeboarding during the summer, so. Iron Man, definitely.
Batman. Batman. Man, Iron Man.
As you can see, anyone is lucky to be friends with these guys. They're hardworking, athletic, and awesome all at the same time. Real Talk, I'm Maddie and Nabnett. Back to you.
Thanks, Maddie. We all know him as Mr. Carpenter, but what you may not know is that he was a former Midland Valley student himself. After seeing him sporting an MVHS Letterman jacket, Courtney King sought him out to get the real story.
Can you believe it? This year's seniors are the 36th graduating class from Midland Valley High School. There's been many changes throughout the 36 years, but one thing stays true, our Mustang pride. School spirit is something Midland Valley holds close to its heart. What some may not know is that we are in the midst of someone that still is bursting forth with pride and love for the Mustangs, even after 36 years.
Hi, I'm Scotty Carpenter. I am Darius Cummings' personal assistant, aide, shadow, confidant. There's 1,000 adjectives I could use to describe Darius and I's relationship. What I'm here today to talk about is I am a original senior from the first graduating class from this institution. I'm very proud to be back here where I finished my high school education. One thing I want to show you, which is I find very interesting, is this is the inaugural student handbook for this school in 1980-1981. You can see how thin it was. This is this year's 2014-2015 student handbook, and you can see the vast change. I very much enjoyed my years in band. It allowed me to not only to meet new people, but to travel, to earn numerous awards, and to have a camaraderie with people that I didn't even know from LBC. So you see, this school was combined 2 high schools. And that's a treasure, anytime you can do that. My advice to any of you students now, whether you be in 9th grade or 12th grade, is strive for the best.
If you want to show your school spirit, homecoming is right around the corner. For Real Talk, I'm Courtney King. Back to you.
Thanks, Courtney. Last year we had a huge wave of new teachers to join the MVHS family. This year we have 3 new teachers to introduce. So here's Jesse with the new teacher spotlight.
Midland Valley has some new family members this year. The Real Talk Show would like to introduce them so you can get to know them.
My name is Junietta Hill. I teach English 2, CP1, and Honors. This is my 3rd year teaching. Came from Rich Spring Minetta Middle School.
Hi, my name is Mr. Beck. This is my 1st year teaching. I am in Mobile 6 and I teach economics, government, and world history.
Well, now you know the new amazing members of the Midland Valley family. Let's help them have a good year and learn a lot from them. This is the Real Talk Show, and I'm Jesse Bryan, and back to you.
If you're looking for something to do this weekend, you won't want to miss Trevor's box office previews, and if you try to do a double take when walking through the halls, you're not crazy. After the break, Brianna reveals some of Midland Valley's very own celebrity lookalikes. Coming up after this.
The negative effects of smoking marijuana.
The immediate effects include rapid heartbeat, disorientation, lack of physical coordination, and then followed by depression or sleepiness.
Mental functions of people who have smoked a lot of marijuana tend to be diminished. Marijuana stays in your system for 30 days after smoking.
Some street names include astroturf, weed, ganja, grass, hemp, Mary Jane, and pot.
If you need information or treatment and where you can find it, you can call 1-800-662-HELP.
Looking for a good movie to see this weekend? Here's Trevor with the box office previews.
Hey, I'm Trevor Lockerbie here with your box office previews. If you haven't seen a comedy lately that had you rolling out of your seat or a thriller that had you on the edge of your seat, check out these movies in the box office.
The cops didn't have to pay for their drinks. And a couple of guys came in to rob the place. Chased them into the street, shot 2 dead, but a 3rd one in the leg.
The first movie is A Walk Among the Tombstones. This thriller film stars Liam Neeson as Matt Scudder, an ex-NYPD cop who now works as an unlicensed private investigator outside the law. Scudder is persuaded by a heroin trafficker to help him hunt down the men who kidnapped and brutally murdered his wife. Scudder races to catch the criminals before they strike again.
Wendy,
Dad's dead.
What? Hi, sis. Mommy. What's different about her?
The boobs. She had a little touch-up. Your father had one final request, and we are going to honor it. He just wanted his kids under one roof. So for the next 7 days, you are all grounded.
Hey. What? Oh, no, we're just sitting in an awkward silence. Whoops. We come up.
The next movie is This Is Where I Leave You. When their father passes, 4 grown siblings are forced to return to their childhood home and stay for a week with their free-speaking mother, spouses, exes, and might-have-beens. As the siblings take a look back on their history and states of their relationships with those who know and love them best, they will soon reconnect in a hysterical and emotional way.
Day one, Greenie. Rise and shine.
What is this place?
Can you tell me your name?
I can't remember anything.
The final movie is The Maze Runner. In this film, a boy named Thomas wakes up trapped in a massive maze with a group of other guys. Thomas has no memory of the outside world, and he can only find a way to escape by piecing fragments of his past with clues he discovers in the maze. So head on out to the movies to catch one of these great films. This has been Trevor Lockerbie with your box office previews.
Do you find yourself constantly checking Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Tumblr? Many teens and even adults have a social media addiction, some spending hours looking at the latest posts.
Well, I do think some students spend too much time on social media. However, I also believe that time can be used more effectively in order to gain something insightful from it. For example, when you say social media, I'm thinking things like, from my standpoint, Edmodo, Weebly.com, and other types of, I guess, intellectually themed social media sites. But most people, when they think of social media, they're thinking about Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Tumblr and all these different things. Even in that sense, you can kind of sort through what's up there and get some kind of intellectual value out of what you're dealing with. When it comes to what students are partaking in, they're looking primarily at styles, at what other friends are doing, and yes, in that sense, I do believe that some people can spend too much time on social media, especially whenever it starts looking like there's more drama online than there is in their own lives.
Many teens today are starting to lose their verbal communication skills because they would rather talk to their friends online instead of talking to their friends in person.
I think that the limit on what's too long for a student is hard to say. If a student is looking up stuff for the sake of becoming better or for the sake of homework, that's great. But if a student is ignoring family, ignoring doing homework and studying, and ignoring priorities and not really taking responsibility for what they need to do in the real world, then I think that they're spending too much time on social media.
According to edudemic.com, the average teen spends 10 hours and 45 minutes online per day, and 25% of teens log into social media 10 times per day.
Yes, I do think that too much influence on social media can impact students negatively and positively. I do believe that social skills can be, there is a social etiquette whenever communicating online that students need to pick up on, and that social etiquette is changing with every generation and with more available technology. And so it is very important for students to learn to socialize on social media, for sure. I also believe that if students are only socializing on social media, they don't memorize, they lose memory skills because of not having to dial phone numbers, for example, and they also lose the ability to communicate with people verbally. And some people are very, very well written, but not so much good at verbal communication. So I do believe that it's very important to do an array of different types of communication in 2014, for sure.
Whether you're posting a selfie or sending a tweet, sometimes too much social media can be a problem.
Some students at our school look a lot like celebrities.
Here's Brianna with celebrity lookalikes.
Have you ever heard of a doppelganger? It's a funny word, I know, but it comes from the Germans meaning double walker. It's the idea that there is an exact double of yourself walking around. Many celebrities have these doppelgangers Isn't it crazy how much two people can look alike, especially when you see a striking resemblance between one of your classmates and your favorite celebrity? We have a few of our very own celebrity lookalikes right here at Midland Valley. Here's Victoria Hawkins as Hannah Montana. With the blonde hair and similar face shapes, you might have to take a double look. You might also have to take a double look at Michael Richardson as McLovin. We might have a future heartthrob walking the school with Zach Chaffetz as Ryan Gosling.
Lastly, we have Logan Fleming and Joaquin Phoenix, who have the same unique smile.
There's only one more day until the weekend, but after the endless hours of homework and notes, our brains are fried, which makes the thought of Friday and all the tests that are sure to follow even more daunting. Stressing out isn't going to improve your cramming methods, however, so here are some funny clips to help you decompress.
Questions before free time.
Yeah, didn't you say there was going to be a pop quiz today?
What was that, Thomas?
I didn't say nothing.
Reporters on Wall Street. Green light! If you fell for that, you should be paying it.
To talk to a customer, please press 1.
Today, class, we're watching a video. And we're taking notes.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.
Welcome to the Food Network.
Dude, check out this song.
Here at Tuttleberry Preserve, we encourage you to watch out for gophers. We love our gophers. Here's a gopher.
Hey, Jordan!
Never mind, I'll find some.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Wanna go eat?
Yeah.
Where at?
I don't care, you pick.
Chipotle.
No.
Olive Garden.
No.
Chick-fil-A.
No.
Come on, let your colors burn! Nowadays, kids get laptops, video games, and iPhones. You know what I got?
Everyone has a favorite song that when it comes on, they just can't help but dance. Here are some of the students at Midland Valley dancing to your favorite songs.
I wrote this song just looking at you. Oh, oh. Yeah, the drums they swing low, and the trumpets they go. And the trumpets they go. Yeah, the trumpets they go.
Bro, like this? You low? My hands. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I got it.
For Real Talk, I'm Christian Heatherly.
And I'm Brittany Allen.
Be sure to keep up with us every other Thursday and on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/MV80Newscast.